Everyone. How are you doing today? It's Thursday. And if you know what Thursday is, it's Guided Spirit Conversations Podcast Day. That's a mouthful. Who am I? I'm Marla Goldberg. I'm the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations. In addition, I'm a master metaphysician, intuitive, public speaker, teacher. I am, God, I do a lot. And I am the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. So, Guided Spirit Conversations podcast was created with you in mind. My whole concept had to do with wanting to share with you the most amazing metaphysicians, healers, spiritual leaders from across the globe. And we talk about what they do and how they work with their clients and their success stories and why they're so successful. What is the golden key to their success? And we talk about all of that in the podcast. So the podcast goes live every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Time. You can find it on my YouTube page, Guided Spirit Conversations, also my Facebook page, of the same name. In addition, it's on LinkedIn and my Instagram and Twitter. So it's hard to miss the podcast when it goes live. What's great is this is an interactive show. So you as the listener, the participant, are able to write or email me and on my platform so that I am then able to share with the guest your question and we can answer it for you, either my guest, myself, or both. This week's guest, my friend, David Robertson. So David has been on the show before. You heard him talk about the Rohan therapy and what that's about. You heard him talk about spiritual secrets of living an inspired life, which is based off of Patricia Hayes's book, The Definitive Book of the Afterlife. And today, we're going to be talking about becoming a modern day mystic. What is a mystic? What is a mystic's path? And we're going to find out. David is going to be teaching a course at Delphi University about how to become a modern day mystic. And so we're going to find out some details about it so that we can find some intrigue in this class. And I'm really excited to have him back because David is one of my absolute favorite people in the world. And we're going to have so much fun in this conversation. So I invite you to tune in at 12 noon Eastern Time, again, at my YouTube page or my Facebook page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations, and LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. It'll go live multi-stream, and my other Facebook pages as well. So I look forward to you being a part of the show and asking some really scintillating questions for David to answer. Because I'm sure you can come up with questions that I may miss asking that you might want to know. All right. Well, thank you. And I look forward to it. By the way, you can subscribe to Guided Spirit Conversations on your favorite listening platform because we upload on all the platforms like iTunes, Apple, iHeart, etc. So it's hard to miss Guided Spirit Conversations. And so that you don't miss one exciting episode, I appreciate it if you subscribe to it. Okay, thank you. All right, tomorrow, Friday, I am going to be at the Bag Lady once again at 1516 East 4th Street in Charlotte. I am going to be the reader from 2:30 to 6:30 and would love to have you schedule an appointment. So I am offering SRT or spiritual response therapy sessions and past life regression. Both of them are such powerful healing modalities, and that's why I've chosen them. Out of the 30 plus techniques that I have learned, these are two, along with my intuitive life coaching that I will offer at the Bag Lady. So I look forward to scheduling an appointment. But if you don't want to schedule an appointment, that's okay too. If you're in the hood, stop by and say hello. I'd love to meet you, have a conversation with you. And thank you personally for listening to my announcements and following me. So thank you for that. Before I get ready for the show, I am going to once again ask that we send prayers to the people of Ukraine, to the military of Ukraine, the volunteers, those who are coming to the country to help with first aid and bringing supplies and food and water and all the necessities, clothing, blankets, pillows, for the people that are displaced, injured from the heinous things that are happening there. Also, sending prayers, love, and support to the neighboring countries of Ukraine, such as Poland, Romania, Lithuania, Moldove. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Moldave, I think it's pronounced. And any neighboring country that I've missed. In addition, let's pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and send love to the person who really needs it. I mean, we all need love, but this person, the person who is creating all this havoc, all these murders, all this killing, all this destruction, he has probably been very devoid of love in his life and really needs it. So I know it might be a hard ask, but send love to Vladimir Putin, because anybody who is capable of being so cruel and heartless really, truly needs love. So I hope that you'll honor my request and send him love as well. So I am off to get ready for the show with my friend David Robertson. And until then, as always, I send you love, I send you blessings, and I send you gratitude. Know how grateful I am that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it. Also, if you haven't heard these words before, let me say them to you today. I love you. And if you have heard those words, this is just another layer of love being sent to you from my heart to yours. And no, you are never alone. And yes, though you may not feel like you're loved, you are truly loved, because you have an army of beings on the other side of the veil sending love, being there to support you, help you, guide you, show you the way. Here's the caveat. For you to interact with those on the other side, to have them do things for you, I ask that you please call out what your needs are. Speak it out in voice if you possibly can. Ask for help, support, resources, whatever it is that you feel you need in your life. Ask those on the other side. They do not have free will. They will not just jump in and say, oh, he or she needs help, I'm just going to step in and help. No, you have to ask them. When you ask them, they will then start to conspire on your behalf to bring to you what it is you need in your life to make your life easier, flowing more, removing whatever it might be. Okay, try it and let me know what the results are. If you haven't done it before, do it and let me know how things work out for you. If you have done it, let me know how things work out for you. There's also another little caveat, and that is you need to be open to the way things come to you, because they're not going to come in the most linear way. You will find that through a conversation with someone, you might find out about an opportunity. So pay attention, because you may think, oh, I'm going to open up, I'm trying to think of Monster, and the job is going to be right there. I'm just using this as an example. Well, guess what? That's not the way it may happen. It may happen through reading something on social media, hearing something, being overheard, while two people are talking and you hear about it. And then you go and you apply for it, whatever it might be. You just have to get out of your box and be open to the way things may come to you. Okay. Well, I'm going to get ready for the show. Stay well, stay healthy, happy, joyful, grateful. And until then,